and then just works. And
Okay.
Then,
So every time I'm trying to go live,
Not too bad.
my battery dies. Oh boy. So I've eventually gotten to go live. Thank you, Mrs. Prince, for allowing me to utilize your mobile device. Okay, so no long thing. Just basically come on to go real talk, because the youths love using this word real talk, but their life ain't even real. Their mindset ain't even real. So how can you talk real? So as you're older, as a father to the young men and the young ladies out there, I'm going to talk to you on the real. Okay, this is real. Okay, that's real. That's where I come. That's where Kiyan's mom comes. That's where Kiyan's sister comes. This is where all the people that miss Kiyan and love Kiyan, this is where they come when they're hurting. Guess who's causing the pain? This is the worst pain that anyone could ever feel in their life. Guess who's causing the pain, young people? You're causing the pain by your choices that you're making. Now, I really want this to go out there. I want you mums, youths, play this to your friends. Play this, get this out to people. Because for those who haven't experienced this pain, you don't want this. I wouldn't wish this on my greatest enemy if I had one. I wouldn't wish it on him. I wouldn't wish this on Hanad Hussein, who killed my own son. That's how deep this pain is. And I don't know if the young people really see what they're doing. Because when I'm talking to the youths, they do their dirt, they're all gassed, they're all hyped up, they're with their friends, and they leave the scene and they don't see the aftermath. So you've created your work, you've done the evil, then you leave and you don't even watch to see the produce of your works. So I have to show you the produce of your works. This is the produce of your works. Putting innocent lives. And even if they ain't innocent, and they're out doing there, you ain't got no right to be pushing a piece of sharp metal, ugly looking blade into a man like your name is Rambo. And you're living this Scarface, stupid gangster lifestyle. Now I get it. I so get it. I'm getting at you because this is how I would get at my own children if they wasn't doing right. Because people that love you, they get at you when they see you doing the wrong thing. So I'm getting at you. But I'm also letting you know I truly understand what's going on. What's leading you to be behaving in this way. Look at your environment. Look at your society. When you turn on your TV, when you turn the images you see of your own black folk, your role models, when they're in movies, yeah, it has to be the drugs man, the gangbanger, the man that's drawing out his strap and doing the shooting and doing the hurting. You've got an appetite for violence and evil, and when you go and watch it, you get all gassed about it. The music you listen to, the music is encouraging that. Really? If you had a son, listen to the music you listen to. If you had a son, would you sit down and have a conversation and advise him to do the things that they're talking about in the music? But why not? Are you listening to it and getting gassed by the tunes you're listening to and getting all hype? Isn't those the models and the role models that you're listening to and that's taking over and affecting your life? You see, what you got to understand, young people, young ladies, because you ain't out of this, young ladies, young men, is that what you're allowing into your spirit will come out in action. Your thoughts, your reality gives us a window into your mind. So what's going on in here comes out in your life. So guess what? You didn't just pick up the knife and use it. These stuff was a part of your mindset. This is your thoughts. These are the things that you're thinking about. So what happens? It comes out. You could tell me about fear. You could tell me all these different reasons why you carry a knife. But it's still wrong, innit? Because no knife ain't saving none of you out there. No knife ain't saving your life. That's not the education that you need. The education that you need is knowledge and action. Because people say knowledge is power. Yeah, it is, if you know how to action that knowledge. But there's many people with knowledge, but they're not producing no actions, so nothing don't change in their life. So I'm trying to pass on knowledge to my young people who I love, or that's why I wouldn't be coming out on the day my son died to reason with youths. I could be in my room, I could be on the breakdown, I could be with my family alone and not come out and not be seen. But nah, that's not my calling. That's not my calling. There ain't no time when bad things happen to me that I'm gonna sit back and play the victim. No, brother. There's a mission. There's something to be done. You know, many of you young people, yeah, you complain about life and what's going on and what's not gone right, and this is why I'm doing this and my dad ain't there and all of that. I feel for you. I feel for you. Because when I used to get beaten, my t-shirt used to dry on my back and stick to it, brother. So I feel for you. I understand you. But guess what? Did you know that that's the catalyst to create the great potential within you? That is not a reason to go out and start becoming the evil, start becoming the poison that's in our community. That pain that you have, you can use that to project you into your greatness, because that's what you have. Greatness, young people, seeded, lying within you. But you have to model yourself after the right models. So I'm making it open, I'm being real, I'm being out there, I'm coming out to you and I'm saying, okay, you're looking for role models, you're looking for someone to model? Okay, I model myself over the Most High. He showed me how to treat my kids, he showed me how to deal with people, and yeah, that's taken a while for me to grow into. But I've sought after righteousness. So I'm trying to say to you, that'll take you a while, but at least start the journey. Seek after it. The only way you can make a difference in this, you see this knife crime thing? Everyone's going out doing all sorts of things and it's wonderful. But it's down to you, youths. It's down to you to put down the knife. I'm teaching young people that it's about your belief system. Do you understand me? It's what you believe. I make it really simple. If you believe that I need a knife to defend myself, and that's the only way I can be safe, you're going to carry a knife. If you believe that carrying a knife means I'm a part of the problem, I'm a part of the poison in my own ends, and a part of the pain that so many mums, so many dads, cousins, brothers, sisters is feeling. And I'm telling you, I ain't just doing this. This ain't just for my family or anything. These are for the people that's out there hurting and know my pain. Because there's many of them. And my heart's breaking to see the numbers going down in Enfield. Over what? Going out to party. Going out to party, bruv. Do you know what a party means? It means you go to have a good time. It means you go to try and have a dance with a girl and practice your game and spit some bars to a chick that you fancy. It means dance to some songs that you like. It means enjoying yourself with your peers. But you mans are going out like little goons, dressed, strapped for war. You want war? You want war, bruv? Look around you. Where's your enemy? Where's your enemy? Young women, young men, why are you so gassed about this evil lifestyle? There's the results of it. There's the results. You want to come here? You want to be me? You want to be me? You want to live the life I live every day? You want to feel my tears? You want to feel Tracy's pain? You want to feel Tanisha's pain? Do you want this? Well, I'll tell you what you're doing. You're creating a generation and a future, not just for you, not just for you. You're creating this for your picnic them, your own youths. You're creating this for, because while you're all gas, young boys, and you're with your boys out there riding on your bikes, bellied up on a mission of satanic moves, a mission from hell. While you're on that and your parents are sitting down, ain't got a clue what you're doing, and they should have your ass at home, you're setting up your youths, bruv. You're setting up their future, because you're creating the environment that you live in. And you think you're going to be 13 and 14 and 15 all your life? Now, blood. You're going to be 20 and 25 and 30, God willing, because you mightn't even reach my age. The pain you're creating and the disgusting society you're building, you mightn't even reach my age. But if you do, and you reach an age where you could have youths like me, my friend, you won't have that mentality. You won't be looking for war. You'll be looking to bring up your kids. You're going to want them to do well. Really, brother? You want your kids to do well? When you created this world that you're living in. So if the rates are going up in the numbers that they're going up, let me ask you a question, young bloods. Think about this. What kind of numbers it's going to be in your day? What kind of numbers it going to be when you're 20 and 25 and 30 and 35? Where does it stop? When you pick up a knife and say, do you know what? You killed my brethren, all emotional. You're all mad and you think that's being a man. Bruv, it's being weak. You're trying to avoid being moist. When you're mad and out of control, you are at your moistest. Because a man without control over his own emotions is like a city without walls. If you don't know a city without walls, you don't understand that language. It's like a man with a house and it's got no door on the front door. So anyone could walk in, brother, and take you out. You're mad. You think you're hard and you're not. So the reality is this. Think about these things. Do I want this future for my youths? If I don't, what you gonna do? Now let me show you something. I'm gonna take this message because I'm done with all this. Like, I'm serious about this now. I'm gonna bring this message to every school. I'm gonna bring this message to everywhere there's youths, estates. I'm gonna go where mans think they're hard and they're banging and all kind of shit. I wanna go and talk to you. I want you to read a real brother that knows real pain, that understands what it's like to go through stuff and get back up again and keep moving. And I'm going to show you how you do this. Because if you ain't got the model, I'll show you the model. I'll show you the model. I keep hearing about money. What are you going to do? They need money. Brethren, you need character. You need determination. You need focus. You need a positive, rich mindset. That's the riches you're supposed to be chasing. What's a 13, 12, 14, 15-year-old boy talking about? I want to be rich in it. I want money in it. How do I get there? How do I get to this point? What am I supposed to do to create this revenue that I see that's going to allow me to drive Beamers without feds coming after me? Allow me to have homes without people coming after me? This is the mindset, young bloods. You got this all wrong. There's so much to reason with you about and teach you. But I need you just for now to understand. Real talk. real pain. I'm out. I pray that parents take this thing serious, you know. Because while every parent is denying that it's their son and this and that, whose son is these kids out there 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 12, 13? Whose kids are these kids? What is going on? Take back control. We have a job. Parents, we've got a job to do. If all of us done our bit in the community and said, nah, you're not going out. Where's your friends? Who are these goons? Sagging. What's all this sagging pants, sagging business? Don't have it. Young bloods, sagging, your mindset. When you're sagging, and I've seen some disgusting saggers, the whole of their brief out and all of this, yeah? Forget the fact where sagging came from. Even if you didn't understand and know that it come from being in America, in the jails, to show man that, you know what, you can rip me a new asshole, all that kind of mentality. We know it's from there, but forget that. You just need to see it and look like it's sloppy. No brother with no ambition is going to be wearing his pants down by his knees, blood, and showing his brief. What's that all about? And that's supposed to make you look hard? What message does that send out? Young men, your sons need something from you, and listen, the stage you're at now, you're supposed to be building up and working up so you can get to the point where you're an awesome individual in your ends. That's how you rep the ends. Because we need some real soldiers out here. So I'm going to be positive. And I'm going to pray that you mans hear a word of this. You take this in. You take this in. Now at the highest point of my anger, at the worst point where I want revenge for the death of my son, I had to sit and have a word with myself. Who are you? Regardless of what excuse I had, who am I? Am I a murderer? Do I want to leave that legacy on this planet? No. I've made a choice. Choose what legacy you want to leave behind. I want to leave one of love and forgiveness, an example to my boys, an example to other young men out there. This is how we ride. You want to have all that talk, ride or die. This is how you ride or die, bruv. This is how you ride or die. You ride or die for education and skills. Those is what's going to pay the bills. Don't try the short road. Don't be fooled. It's been done before you. It don't work then. It ain't going to work now. Don't sell your soul short. Before I go, remember, there is only one like you on the planet. We need you. God made you for a purpose, a reason. You have a seed of awesome potential inside of you. And the way that you execute this seed of great potential is by making the right choices. The first choice I want you to make is say, I will never be a part of this problem and this poison that's killing our community. I will never pick up a knife for no reason. No one's going to call me out and ain't going to get involved in this foolishness. Think about it. Are you going to be doing this when you're 30 and 40? What, still on it, yeah? Your boys give you a call, yeah, what, and you're out there. No, you're not. No, you're not, bruv. Because you'd never last that long if you're on this dirt. I don't even want to go back into nothing. Just hear my words. Hear what I'm saying. You don't want this. You don't want this. And if you're going after revenge of every attack that happens, it will never end. It's in your hands. What you gonna do? Parents, it's in your hands. Take back control of your children. Take back control of your house. This life, young people, is about mastering yourself. If you cannot master yourself and your emotions, No matter how much pee you make or what you drive, my friend, it's all coming to destruction. You will never enjoy it. If you planted the seed of evil and you think you're going to enjoy it, no, my brother. I'm gone. I love you. I pray that you hear a wise word from a man that understands what he's talking about. I'm out. Bless you.
Hat's dripping water.
Huh?
His hat is dripping water.